Oh my god, I've got a video of this. This is about old people living in old people's homes and being looked after. This is on the television in England, and being looked after by robots.
General purpose machinery. It's able to move about, it's able to utilize.
You gotta listen.
It can reach quite high shelves and it can move quite heavy objects.
So, old people
to be able to help
in old people's homes are going to be looked after, and in hospitals are going to be looked after by robots.
Able to recognise faces and basic.
Oh my god!
Emotions. Tell me a joke, Pepper.
Of course.
Go on then.
Why do robots take holidays?
I don't know. Why do robots take holidays?
To recharge their batteries.
Ah, very good.
So Pepper is more of a social communicator than Carobot. So Carobot is more of a doer and Pepper is more of a talker. From my perspective, the added value is...
So this is what you're going to have to talk to. You won't even have a dog or a cat anymore to talk to. We'd have eaten them, I suppose.
As our aging population and shortage of carers continues to grow, there is a real desire and need for robots to provide companionship.
Mind you, I wouldn't mind that one. That one can come and live with me. If my kitchen looks that clean every time it's finished.
To provide the much needed support for elderly people at home.
I think so. I think that it has to be. We need to have this type of technologies that are physically there, because then we can ask them for help when we need it, if the human help is not there.
Dr. Oscar, do you want a selfie?
Yeah, that'd be great. The potential of these domestic robots is huge, but there's still a long way to go
you want a
before
selfie?
they take up residence in your home.
I bet it ain't that far away to go. I bet this is 15 years down the lane and these nurses will be
One of the
gone.
greatest NHS frustrations, getting an appointment with your GP.
Well, I thought they already did help you. You phone up and a machine talks to you and plays music to you for 20 minutes.
To contact and message their doctor. Our service operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
There you go, he's already telling you
The
it does
service
that.
is run by private healthcare company Babylon and has over 75,000
Babylon.
registered.
Isn't that the whores of Babylon?
40% of patients can speak to a doctor
Babylon.
within 30 minutes, and 90% can speak to a doctor within 6 hours.
One user is Adam. He logged on for the first time last year after noticing an unusual mole.
Oh no, that looks dodgy, doesn't it?
And just a little bit unusual.
Actually, I must say that my sister-in-law, Pat, who is absolutely beautiful, she died of skin cancer. She was only 36. She went to the doctors, ironically, about a cold in the summer, and the doctor noticed a mole on her
Adam
leg
was referred to a dermatologist
and sent her off that
who removed the mole
afternoon to
and
the
sent
hospital
it
to have it
tested.
checked out, and they kept her in, chopped half her leg away, gave her chemo and everything else, and within 6 months she was dead. 36.
Malignant
Leaving 3
melanoma is an
children
aggressive
behind.
form of skin cancer, the 5th most common cancer in the UK, and early detection and treatment is vital.
Lovely person she was.
The doctor said that had I left it any longer, who knows where it could have spread. So it was that early diagnosis that really gave me the best chance.
My name's Peter, one of the GPs, so nice to speak with you.
Apart from regular checks, Adam is now healthy and cancer-free.
I feel incredibly lucky that I had access to this app, and to it saving my life is phenomenal.
Anyone can pay to use this online service, but to sign up as an NHS patient, you will need to deregister with your current GP, which reduces that surgery's funding.
Oh dear.
Machines are not only being developed to treat our physical needs. With mental illness estimated to cost the UK economy around £100 billion a year, and with the NHS struggling to meet demand, experts are turning to virtual reality to fill the gap.
Oh my gosh. Now we're going to
Michael
look...
Carthy has
Now
been
get-
using virtual reality therapy to treat patients with fears and phobias for the last 3 years.
Okay, what's that fear at the moment? Oh yeah, COVID.
Getting onto the underground.
If it's a really busy tube train, not so good.
So just tell me where you are and how you feel.
So it's a tube station.
Is it? I've never seen a tube station like that. It's a bit rough, isn't
Take
it?
you onto the platform.
Oh
okay?
my God, I've
You
never
can
been
wait
in
for
a tube
train.
station like that, and I've been
yeah, one
quite a
I
few
get.
tube
So
stations.
how does it feel being on the train?
I wonder where this one is. I won't go there. Oh my God, look at all the graffiti all over the place. I think I'd be depressed if I went there. I don't think I'd go there
Virtual reality
again.
is now being trialled across the NHS to treat severe mental health conditions such as schizophrenia, dementia, and PTSD. How did you get into using virtual reality as part of your therapy?
My two big passions are psychology and technology, and VR has really come in the last 2 to 3 years, where it becomes kind of a stepping
This
stone.
is
between
frightening, isn't it? The
therapy
technology of
and the
today.
real
Oh,
world.
it's frightening.
The
I
technology is
mean,
finally at a place
where
it
is
can
that
be
tube
used
train?
to help people face their
That's
fears
certainly not in
and the comfort
London.
and safety of the therapy room first.
Oh, my
which is really
God.
Amazing.
Well, it's written in English. Look, go
VR
home.
therapy gradually exposes patients
That's
to
definitely not in
situations they would
London.
usually avoid, helping them to manage their fears in a safe environment.
There is about 25 years worth of research into virtual reality and its application to help with PTSD or phobias or fears. But the application is becoming much broader now, whether it's helping kids who are in the burns ward, helping them with distraction while they get their wounds cleaned, or whether it's helping to teach people mindfulness-based stress relief techniques after surgery. The next one we're going to try out is for a fear of heights.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'll find yourself in a glass bottom elevator.
Okay. I wouldn't like
How does
that.
that feel?
Having been in one, didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I can feel the sweating in my palms.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, don't look down.
And you're only halfway up right now. So your anxiety level is steadily increasing. How do you feel?
Yeah, it's really high now. You feel like
As most people would feel, as 99.9% of any human being would feel if they was in a glass bottom
crisis. Do you think VR
elevator
could be part of a solution?
that was going up
It's kind of
30
undeniable. It's a cheap,
stories.
effective and quick way to get.
I don't think that's a phobia. I think
interventions
that's
to the people that need them the most.
realism
I was
and
so impressed by
your
my first experience of virtual
self-preservation
reality and
kicking
its
in.
potential use in therapy. The technology was so good, the images were so clear.
I thought the
you really
spider
felt
looked
as though you were
rubbish,
fully
actually.
immersed in the experience you were going through. And I can imagine that in the future we could really see this being rolled out across the NHS.
We could, we will.
There's little doubt that AI is going to play an important role in our future health and social care.
And it just,
But I don't think us human doctors have anything to worry about just yet.
yeah, you reckon
Technology
so?
has this habit of sort of creeping up.
Well, you
on
must
us.
have loads to worry about, because
Think about
if
something
you
smart.
human doctors
Not
didn't
that
have
long
anything to
ago, these are
worry
just things that
about,
very few people
why
have.
aren't you all telling the truth about
In terms of
COVID?
AI and the healthcare service,
Why isn't
it's
all
just
the
been slowly
nurses,
crashing.
why aren't all the nurses and
And
doctors
before you know it, it'll have
saying the truth? Oh, our hospitals are empty.
And it won't be
No,
down
we're
to
not
those
treating
little
COVID
ones and
people.
zeros
Oh, yeah, well, we're
flying
putting
through
that
the
on
air.
every death certificate because we're told to do so. And we mustn't tell you anything, the truth, because if we do, we get struck off.
If you want to continue the conversation, please join in using the hashtag ITVTonight on Twitter,
ITV
as well
Tonight.
as visiting our Facebook and Instagram pages and our website,
Well, there we go.
itv.com/tonight.
I had to show you this. I couldn't believe it. I've only just turned the television on, and I've got another 4 weeks of having a TV licence because I've paid for it up until then. And they're electric cars. Do you know what? These people, they make me laugh. They make me laugh. They say, "Oh yeah, well I'm getting an electric car to save the environment." How do they think that they're getting the electricity? They're going to get the electricity from a nuclear power station. What happened to Fukushima recently? Everyone's forgotten that because it's not on the news. Chernobyl. Everyone's forgotten these things. They're the things that we've got to hear about. What about all of the other nuclear things that are going on that we don't get to hear about? It's only because those things were so big that we got to hear about them. But what about all the stuff that we're not getting to hear about? And because Fukushima is not on the news, everyone thinks, well, no one thinks about it. Because if it's not on the news, it's not happening. And but if COVID's on the news and they're telling you how terrible it is, it's happening. It's... Oh my God, this is frightening. Anyway, my next video is a very happy one because I'm going to show you all the things that I bought today from Poundland and from Primarties. So, I'm going to put this up and then I'm going to delete it. But I showed it. I couldn't believe it. I turned the television on and this was on. So I'm afraid that we're only halfway through the programme. But I videoed some of it. So, yeah, there you go. Give me your opinions. Give me your views. Oh, my God, this is frightening. Bye-bye. Love yourselves. Don't forget, love yourself. Because it looks like the only other thing that's going to love you is a robot. Bye-bye.